Have you ever woke up in the middle of the night, being unable to move or speak? You're lucky if you haven't, because this phenomena can provoke feelings ranging from mild anxiety to outright terror. The paralysis and hallucinations that frequently accompany this psychobiological event give many people a sense of the otherworldly. And while science has a lot to explain for this, many cultures around the world discard its explanations because they believe it is caused by a wicked demon sitting on your chest. But who stands corrected? We'll find out soon, as in this video, we'll uncover the exact mythical explanation to the phenomena of sleep paralysis. Now, sit tight and let's begin. The condition of sleep paralysis is practically widespread, and folklore from several cultures throughout the world has been utilized to explain the phenomena. While there are different names to the demon who is believed to cause it, the most common one is the night hag. She is uniquely horrifying in each historical portrayal of her, while still being a universal representation of women's overwhelming power. She appears as chaos and ungodliness in the majority of mythologies, but she has always been a force that is impossible to fully comprehend or defeat. Despite the fact that most people are familiar with the night hag as a mythological character, the paralyzing sleep disorder associated with her image is one of the most dreadful conditions in the medical community, because victims frequently awaken with the old hag or night hag sitting on their chests and are unable to breathe, move, or speak. They experience a sense of being held down by her due to their state of immobility. Interestingly, even after the countless accounts of the night hag, it is usually believed that she is a presence that observes and lurks, never coming into view. She is a shadowy figure capable of causing oral hallucinations, including weird voices, ringing, buzzing, scraping, and laughing noises, and instilling terror in people near her. Now, do not be mistaken, as the night hag isn't just a mythical witch. She is a well-known cultural icon with a long history. Her name comes from the Sumerian term for female demons or wind spirits known as the Lilith, and has been known throughout history as Lilith, a seductress, a slayer, a hero, and the personification of all feminine cunning and secrets. She has roamed the earth for more than 4,000 years, preying on men, women, and children while terrifying the defenseless with an eerie knowledge. She has played a crucial role in literature and the arts, and she may be found in some of the earliest manuscripts ever found. In fact, there are scientific and research-based backing that confirm this. In her research of Lilith for biblical archaeology, Janet Howe Gaines demonstrates how Lilith's reputation as a powerful Jezebel originated in Babylonian demonology and spread to the ancient Hittites, Egyptians, Israelites, and Greeks. She appears in the Bible, the Talmud, and Middle Ages Jewish literature. The night hag's portrayal as the witch, Eve, and succubus has left a lasting impression on the world's gloomy past. These evil spirits, despite the fact that they are frequently seen as being attractive and beautiful, aim to kill anyone they don't like. They frequently prey on expectant mothers and young children, or behave violently toward those they want to frighten. Up to the 7th century, she was portrayed as a menacingly feminine ghost, but by that time, her reputation had grown even more evil. The Jewish community saw the alphabet of Ben Sira, an unnamed document, perhaps around the year 1000 CE. As the wingless destroyer who preys on the helpless, Lilith plays a significant role in the tale. She is also a significant figure in human history because she was Adam's first wife before Eve, and left Eden because she did not want to be inferior to man. According to this imaginative addition to the well-known biblical story, the Almighty created Lilith, a woman, to be Adam's faithful companion. Lilith, however, does not desire to embrace Adam while lying underneath him. She wants to be on top, both physically and symbolically. She simply wants to be Adam's equal. She has no desire to dominate over him. So Lilith fought with Adam, much to the disgust of the Creator, until she was so angry with her haughtiness that she boldly said the holy name of God, the Tetragrammaton, which was solely for holy priests. By doing so, she shockingly proved that she was unfit to live in paradise with Adam. As a result, she became close to the demonic, flew away, and transformed into a supernatural figure who was born on earth but was not subject to it. Apart from this, there was countless other proofs of her existence. She is also identified as the devil that took up residence in the serpent's body to entice the first Eve. belief. In this sense, both the perniciousness and the frailty of women contributed to the demise of man. The Zohar claims that Lilith was associated with Satan and embodied all that was evil in a woman. She goes about at night, tormenting the sons of mankind and making them pollute themselves. To woo King Solomon, she even pretended to be the Queen of Sheba, but as he caught a glimpse of her hairy legs, he knew she was the monstrous fake. The Epic of Gilgamesh, which is sometimes seen as the first surviving work of great literature, features the first recorded appearance of Lilith in human history. This epic dates back to around the 3rd millennium BCE. He attempts to assist the goddess of love and war in cutting down a tree, so she may make herself a throne. But they both learn the wood has been overrun by 3 evil spirits, a snake, Anzu, the demon bird, and the demoness Lilith, who has made her home in the middle of the tree. The Burney relief, an old item from the British Museum, serves as a further representation of this narrative. A lovely sylph with bird-like traits is shown on the Babylonian relief, as she stands atop 2 lines in between 2 owls. The owl's association with Lilith, a carnivorous and nocturnal bird, further supports her image as a nighttime demon that hovers throughout the underworld, inflicting nightmares on the sleeping. In the exorcism hymn, Song for a Sage, Lilith makes another appearance as a target the sage wishes to exorcise. Lilith meets companions among the bastard spirits, the devils, and those that strike suddenly and make to desolate their heart. Once more, her portrayal as a sinister perilous demon conveys a great deal of horror without much detail. This description is repeated throughout the Bible and is used frequently in subsequent representations. Numerous incantations and amulets were developed to counter Lilith's evil influence, since she terrified civilization for millennia. A 1933 discovery in Syria of an item from the 7th or 8th century BCE demonstrates the widespread dread of this winged monster. A limestone sign, which probably hung in a pregnant woman's home, functioned as a deterrent to Lilith, who was said to be always hiding at the entrance and obstructing the light. The plaque provided defense against her evil intents and ensured the security of the defenseless mother and infant. Lilith's representation is now given a more sympathetic interpretation than it has in the past, and she has even seen a comeback as a feminist icon who fought for her own sexual and intellectual autonomy. She becomes a more understandable and endearing figure in Judith Plaskow's contemporary fable, The Coming of Lilith. According to her account, Lilith experiences loneliness after being banished from Eden and seeks to make up with Adam, but he would not welcome her back because Eve has been given to him as a new wife. One day, Eve meets Lilith in paradise on the other side of the wall and knows that she is another woman much like herself. She swings on a branch and falls on the other side, where she meets Lilith and realizes they have a relationship in common. Sisterhood arose between them as a result of the 2 initial female forms coming together. This development severely perplexed and alarmed both man and God. Other writers have continued by calling Lilith a misfit feminist. Her terrifying nighttime excursions are seen through this new perspective as a very human attempt to find friendship in a terrifying and unequal society. And this brings us to the end of the video. You now have 2 sides of the story. One, a basic active mind, inactive body causing sleep paralysis, and the other, research and scripture-backed story of a sleep paralysis demon. Which one do you believe in? Let us know down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on our future uploads. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay mythically mad.